Welcome back to Reiki Reflect. I'm Angie, your host, and today's episode is all about love spells, the magic, the history, and how you can incorporate them into your life. Whether you're here to manifest your perfect partner, bring back lost love, or enhance your relationships, I've got you covered. This episode will dive deep into the origins of love spells, how to practice them safely, and how you can perform your own love spells at home. We'll also talk about when you should seek professional help and bust some common myths surrounding love spells. If you're ready to explore the magical world of love spells, grab your favorite candle, a cup of tea, and let's begin. The origin of love spells. Let's start at the very beginning. Where did love spells come from? Love spells have been a part of human history for thousands of years. Ancient civilizations, ancient civilizations, I don't know why I can't say that, such as Greece, Egypt, and Rome, had their own visions of love magic. In Egypt, they would use spells, potions, and amulets to call on the gods of matters of the heart. They would invoke gods like Aphrodite in Greece or Onros to bring love into their life. But love spells didn't just appear in the Western world. In ancient Egypt, for example, amulets and magical incantations were used to attract love, ensure a successful marriage, or even influence someone's feelings. People relied on rituals and offerings to the gods to fulfill their desires, and love spells were seen as a powerful tool to align oneself with love and attraction. As we moved into the Middle Ages, love spells became more tied to folk magic, where everyday people, not just priestess or shamans, would turn to these practices for help. Often, women who were spiritual leaders, healers, or wise women would perform love spells, use herbs, stones, and other natural elements to help their community. The Renaissance period saw a shift towards more structured occult practices, with astrology and alchemy gaining importance. But love magic remained a staple of occult traditions, often intertwined with practices like astrology or divination. By the time of the Victorian era, love spells had evolved to include more personalized rituals and became less taboo, though they were still largely seen as mystical or somewhat mysterious. Love spells are ancient, rooted in deep spiritual tradition that have spanned across centuries and eras. These rituals were designed not only to attract love, but to manifest the deeper emotional connection we all long for. Now, let's talk about witchcraft, Wicca, and love spells and how they fit into these practices and how they gain more popularity today. Witchcraft is a broad term for encompasses many magical traditions. Wicca is one of the most well-known branches. Wicca was founded by Garadel, I'm butchering this person's name, Garadel Gardner in the 1950s. And in nature religions, more nature-based religion, sorry, that involved the worship of deities, the elements, and the cycles of nature. Wicca practices are centuries around Wiccan raid, which encourages harm none and promotes peace, love, and spiritual growth. In Wicca magic is often performed in a variety of purposes: healing, protection, prosperity, and yes, love. Wiccans believe that you perform a love spell, you should act with integrity, focusing on attracting love into your life without controlling another's will. Wiccans believe is that free will must be respected. This means that a love spell should not be used to manipulate or force someone to feel a certain way, unlike other forms of folk magic. Wiccan love spells are very structured. Wiccans often use rituals, spells, candles, and herbs to call upon love energies. These spells are seen as a sacred and purposeful act, not just a way to get a crush to like you or someone to fall in love with you. It's about manifesting love and creating a balance, harmonizing connections that align with the greater good. In traditional witchcraft, love spells were often used for personal purposes, but they were typically performed in secret, as society often frowned upon these practices. It wasn't until modern witchcraft and Wicca that these type of spells began to be practiced openly, with many witches integrating love magic into their daily lives. How to practice love spells safely. Now that we explore the history and spiritual practices behind love spells, it's time to get practical. Let's talk about how to practice love spells safely. Magic is powerful and it's important to approach it with caution and respect. Here are some essential tips to guide you. Number one, set positive intentions. Always make sure your intentions are pure. Don't use love spells to try and control others or manipulate situations. Focus on attraction, self love, or creating a harmonious connections. Number two, know the law of threefold return. In Wicca, there is a concept known as threefold law, which suggests that whatever energy you put into the universe comes back to you three times. So if you perform a spell with negative or manipulative intentions, you may attract that negative back into your life. Number three, use ethical magic. Only perform love spells that align with free will. A good rule of thumb is to ask for love to come your way that respects everyone's energies. You don't want to force anyone into a relationship they don't want. Number four, be clear about your desires. When casting love spells, clarity is key. Be specific about the type of love you want to attract, whether it's a romantic partner, self love, or emotional healing. Be specific. Number five, work with the right tools. Love spells often involve candles, herbs, crystals, incantations, and symbols. Make sure you're using the right tools for the right type of spell. Rose quartz for self love, pink candles for attraction, and lavender for peace are great choices. Now, here are three simple love spells to try. Self love spell. This is an important spell to perform before you cast spells for attracting others. Self love is the foundation of all relationships, and you can't attract love until you fully love yourself. Here are the items you need: rose quartz, a pink candle, and lavender. How to perform: light the pink candle, hold the rose quartz in your left hand, your receiving hand, and visualize yourself surrounded by love. As you meditate, and repeat affirmations like, I am worthy of love and respect. The lavender helps calm your energy and open your heart. Spell number 2, attraction spell. Use this spell to draw love into your life. These are the items you need: a red candle, rose petals, and cinnamon. And this is how you perform it: light the red candle and scatter rose petals around it. Sprinkle some cinnamon for passion, and visualize your ideal partner entering your life and say, attracting love into my life, bringing harmony and joy. Spell number 3, return your ex spell. This spell is intended to bring a loved one back into your life. Items needed: picture of your ex, a pink candle, and a piece of paper. How to perform: write your ex's name on the paper, light the pink candle, and meditate on the love that you once shared, focusing on rekindling the flame with positive energy. When to seek professional help. While you can certainly try casting your own spells, there are times when it's best to seek help from a professional. Here are some signs that it may be time to consult a practitioner. If you're unsure about your intentions, if you're feeling desperate or uncertain about your reasons for wanting a spell, it's best to work with a professional who can guide you to the right direction. If you want a personalized spell, sometimes a general spell isn't enough and you need something customized to your situation. A professional can create a tailored spell just for you. If you need help with more complex situations, when you're dealing with complicated relationships or emotions, it's a good idea to consult a professional who can provide insight and support. Love spells have been around for centuries, are an integral part of many magical traditions. When practiced with care, intentions, and respect of free will, they can be a powerful tool for manifesting love and improving relationships. Remember to always approach love magic with good intentions. Never try to manipulate someone else's will. The most powerful love spells are those that come from the heart and honor the balance of the universe. Ready to manifest love into your life? Book a personalized tarot reading or a spiritual consultation with me today, and let's uncover what's waiting for you in your love life.